Hello, Moonlit-san. Welcome. What happened? Okay. Okay, it looks like that's working. See if anybody else comes in. We got some 3 viewers, 5 viewers, 8 viewers. Hello, Bella. Hi. Hello, Senseless. Hello, Yosh. Using the mic. Hope it sounds alright. It's heavily filtering the fan noises. Alright, I know where I am on this illustration. Sounds alright to me. That's good. That's good. Also, let's put on the slideshow. There we go. I'll give this one a try. See how it looks. Let's get some progress done on this little illustration. Trying to fix the color profile. This is going to be amazing. Thank you. Okay, am I on the right layer? No. I was not on the right layer. Might as well merge it down. Okay, now I'm on the right layer. Might as well also pull up my little references of this illustration as well. There we go. Got my little illustrations going. Oh, right. And also my recordings application. Hello, Sweet Cider. Good evening. Alright, take off recording audio. Cintiq Pro. 1 frame per second. Click a frame area. And record. That way I have potential speed paint. Hello, Clay. Welcome. Don't know about this brush. Everything always has to be 100% opaque. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Is evening in America? Siri, what time is it?
It's 21:24.
It is 21:24. That's West Coast, at least. Over on the East Coast, I think it is past midnight. It'll be 12:25 on the on the East Coast. West Coast, it is 9:25 p.m. What's the time in New York?
It's 0:25 in New York City, New York.
Yeah, it's tomorrow in New York. America time zone is late as heck. Well, it is on the other side of the pond, that's for sure. And did I say hello to everybody yet? Hello, Two-Tail Derpy. Hello, Clay. 9:25 p.m. or a.m., Clay? I like using military time because you can tell it's a.m. and p.m. So it's actually, 21:25 for me. What does that mean for you? It means afternoon is an evening. Alright, so it's 21:26 for you then. And it's 9:56 for Bella. Wow. Clay and Bella is exactly 12 hours from each other. Gotta love it. Gotta love those time zones, right? LOL, that's cool. Yeah, it's kind of funny though. When you say Coolio, that's actually a bad word in another language. Funny how that happens. Hope everyone's enjoying their evening or morning, depending on your time zone. Welcome to my little stream. I usually do these on the weekends, and I stream on the weekdays on Picardo, but I might be heading out of town this weekend, maybe, and I had to make announcements. If you're familiar with the fact that I sell t-shirt designs, like 90% of my t-shirt designs are going away after June. They're being expired, cleared out, removed, no longer going to be available for purchase after June. So right now, it's on a sale, 50% off, and after June 30th is gone. You can find a link to my t-shirt designs in the description of the stream. If you ever been curious of owning a piece of t-shirt that I designed, this is the best time to do it. Alright, this eye is coming along pretty well. Let's go ahead and start finishing up the other areas of this little illustration. Hello, Mia Hoffman. Welcome. This looks so much like Pokemon. It is Pokemon. Your birthday's tomorrow? It's crazy. I've been watching since you were 13. Now you're 18. Wow, time flies, doesn't it? Amazing. Ah! Everything's jumping all over the place. I wonder, how much progress my animation's going? It sounds like a question you might know. Have any of y'all saw Nintendo E3? Are you guys watch game announcements at all? You know, since I'm not playing any music right now, let me go ahead and change these GIFs. Let's see, Silly Twy. Yeah, let's do Silly Twy. Let's do Spyro. Take off Derpy. Gilda? Nah. Let's see, take off Pan Beat. Do some Charizard. And there we go. Got ourselves some different GIFs now. I don't, unfortunately. Ah, I enjoyed the Nintendo games, so I watched it. The only game and announcements I whack, I watch, I whack, is Minecraft ones. Well, part 2 update. I see, you're just like seeing like, oh, what's coming, this, what's going to come to my favorite game? What's coming to my favorite neck of the woods? What kind of features will I get to experiment with? What did you think, Bella, when Minecraft Steve got to Smash Brothers, a completely different game, and that he was able to fight? I haven't really played Steve much when he got into Smash Brothers. Definitely seemed like a character you had to practice a whole lot to understand his move sets, because they made him a little complicated. Just a little bit. Incredible, says Blaze. Thank you. It was amazing. They're gonna peace out now. It was nice joining another live. Thanks, Hoffman. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, man. Let's keep it a little simple. You know, sometimes the simpler the head shape, the harder it is to make it look good. It's funny how that works. It is funny how that works. Do 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 do. Alright, it's coming along together pretty good. Let's take a look at the history. That's where it started. This is where it's at now. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after. Before, after. Siri, how do you say before in Spanish?
Spanish, of course. Antes de.
Antes de. Siri, how do you say after in Spanish?
In Spanish, after is. Después de.
So, antes después. Antes después. Antes después. Antes después. Antes después. So, even among 6 viewers, there will be 1 Russian. Siri, how do you say before in Russian?
In Russian, before is. Раньше.
Раньше. Siri, how do you say after in Russian?
In Russian, after is. Последующий.
Oh, come on. Раньше. I can't do it. I can't do the Russian. Hello, Anial. Welcome. Yeah, if anyone here is Russian and can like spell it out with English characters how to say it, that'd be great. Thank you for trying. Russian is really difficult. No worries. Dun, dun, dun. You even speak a little Korean. Nice. I only speak English, very, very, very tiny amount of Spanish. I know just a handful of, well, ASL. So, hands. Oh, even Bella speaks a little Korean. Oh wait, that was Bella who said that. It is difficult for you to speak English words. That makes sense. You're fighting off the your original dialect from your previous language. I know. I know this guy who plays video games on Twitch every once in a while. His name is Zen Zacred. That is Zen Zen Zacred Xacred. And when you listen to him, you know he speaks very clear English. But he's all Japanese, and his job is actually teaching others how to speak English with the proper accent, or at least one of the accents. That way they're not always fighting their original language accent while they're speaking English. Like I know for sure, if I try to if I was learning Korean or Russian, it'll probably sound a little funny because I probably have my original English accent embedded in there somewhere. Why is there a fast forward button for live streams? I think that's to skip. You skip to the next video in your playlist or queue or suggestion. I don't think that's a fast forward button. However, if the live button is not red, you're actually a little behind. You're not actually watching what's the most current version of what I'm showcasing. Alright, let's move on to the other pedals. What time? What time is it in my country? Well, the United States is very wide, just like, Russia is very wide. So we have multiple time zones. Currently, it's 21:48 or 9:48 p.m. on the West Coast. On the East Coast, it's tomorrow. Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning. Good morning, Aniel. What kind of breakfast do you usually get? For me, I usually get waffles, but today I had a breakfast burrito with sausage, bacon, and eggs. Very, very soft tortilla, very doughy. It was a fast food breakfast burrito, so wasn't the best. It was still tasty. I don't know why fast food somehow tastes tasty. It's probably all the sugar. New York is 12:30 a.m. It is tomorrow for Bella. Your friend on the network also has 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Interesting. Oh wow, that was breakfast there. I wonder if I should try something interesting for breakfast tomorrow. Maybe make some French toast. Think I need to get some ingredients from the store to do that though. Yep. You have a very interesting breakfast. Russia is a very fat country. I thought that was like a stereotype of the United States, though. I mean, like just recently, the convenience stores in my local town just introduced a yet another bigger size for soda. I'm like, I don't know about you, but I'm going to not upgrade to these bigger sizes. I'm suffering enough trying to keep my weight down. Thank you very much. When you're in America, just order small. Order anything small. Like like McDonald's. Let's say let's have for example McDonald's. There's like a McDonald's everywhere. Many countries. Um the let's say like UK small, I should say the UK large McDonald's is actually smaller than the US small McDonald's. And that's something. So, you ever go to America, always order small, unless you actually want to eat big. But otherwise, you order small. Your version of breakfast, oatmeal. My mother's been eating a lot of oatmeal. I wonder if I should do the same. What's your favorite kind of oatmeal? Bigger is better. Funny I had oatmeal for breakfast. Bigger is not always better. In fact, I really should try adopting the diet of pretty much big breakfast, medium dinner. No, wait. Big breakfast, medium lunch, small dinner. So, like, I wake up, have pancakes, coffee, toast, maybe even some eggs. Pretty big breakfast. For lunch, I can have myself maybe a 6-inch sandwich with lettuce, tomato, bacon, some cheese, and a soda. For dinner, I can have just a buttered bagel. Or whatever dinner bagel version. Or maybe just like a small cup of mac and cheese. My favorite oatmeal is a normal one, but with gagari. Well, after all, you know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas. I've been to Texas. It was big enough. But you know, I've been trying to keep my weight down, trying to fight it. I need to cut off on my soda intake. Let's see, how much sodas did I have today? 1, 2, 3. I think I had 4 sodas today. So that's like 250 calories per can. What? Yeah, I need to cut off my soda. That's like 1,000 calories right there. A general daily intake is about 2,500 calories. So I already did like half to a third of my daily calorie limit just by sodas alone. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. But before the pandemic, I was like 210. Right now, I'm 191 pounds. What is that in the metric? Let's see. What's 191 pounds in kilograms?
The answer is 86.64 kilograms.
So I'm at 86.64 kilograms. And before I was, what's 210 pounds in kilograms?
The answer is 95.25 kilograms.
And before I was 95.25 kilograms. I didn't grow up weighing myself kilograms, so I don't know how significant that is. Very beautiful rain is pouring outside. I love it when it rains. Though it didn't rain too much here. It was pretty warm too. It hit like 93 degrees, and when the rains came, it went down to 86 degrees. Let's see. What's 93 degrees Fahrenheit and Celsius?
That would be 33.9 degrees Celsius.
I'll just round it up. It was 34 degrees Celsius as its high today, so it was pretty warm. So not as warm as my sister's place. She lives down in the city, down in the desert. It was like 100 and... What was the high temperature of Phoenix today?
The high temperature in Phoenix will be 100 degrees today.
That doesn't make sense. What was the high temperature yesterday in Phoenix?
Sorry.
What's the high temperature for Phoenix tomorrow?
The high temperature in Phoenix will be 117 degrees tomorrow.
Okay, that makes more sense. So it was 117 degrees or 115 degrees for her. What's 117 degrees in Celsius?
That would be 47.2 degrees Celsius.
There you go, 47.2 for the metric people. So, it's hot. It's hot. I see that twat dance in the bottom left. Woo! Hello, mystery. Your favorite breakfast is coffee with milk? Is that a breakfast or a breakfast drink? You take any other, like, spices with that? Any cream? I love it when it's cold. Same. I'd rather be in a cold place rather than a hot place. That's for sure. That is for sure. You're also trying to cut back on soda. I think maybe I should just limit myself just to one soda. And I'll just be my little convenience store soda. Rest of the day should just be nothing but water and maybe Gatorade. Hello, Teggy Hazia. Welcome. Let's check out the before after on this so far. Antes después. Before, after. Not bad, not bad. Almost done with Meganium. I just gotta do more of the petals and the antenna. And I can start working on the kid and the I forget what they call it. I just saw a dog on my screen. Eh. Shive says, I used to be a big fan of your work back in 2014-15. I don't know when you drew a lot of MLT stuff. I always binge watch your speed paints and wanted so badly to be able to draw like you. I stopped watching, I was thinking about your art a few days back, and wowza! Your channel just manifested itself on my recommendation page. I'm happy I found your content again, it's so nostalgic. Well, welcome back, Shive. I need to figure out what YouTube did to bring me back to life for you. Or maybe Google is just that creepy. Google knows what you're thinking before you even know what you're thinking. Oh, that's creepy. But yeah, welcome. I still do MLP every once in a while, but I've been trying to branch out on other things. And you know, I do like Pokemon, so it's not like I'm forcing myself to draw other kinds of fan art. Shad, how long did that take to type? Oh, type. It's been 70 years, Bella. I think it's the universe or some stuff like that. Oh, well, happy to be back. Set the road down. All right, one more wing pedal. Woo! We're almost done with Meganium. Gotta go since it's still morning where I am and I'm hungry. Look, I've turned notifications on. I'll make sure to tune in next time. See you. Bye, Shive. Usually I stream on the weekends, so see you next time. I remember watching your channel 7 years ago when I was very young. Look at all you kids and your whippersnapper technology. I tried to make an old voice and I failed. Ah, yes. Gotta, it's crazy to believe, it's crazy to realize that when I first uploaded my first speed paint video on YouTube, it was like way back in like 2009, 2008. Let me check that. YouTube, my channel, videos, sort by oldest. Wow, look, speed drawing 12 years ago. I didn't want to play it. And speed paint with Spyro was 11 years ago. I didn't want to play it. So let's see. Let's imagine that there was someone who was 11 years old when I uploaded it back 11 years ago. That means they're 22 today. Out of high school, maybe even halfway through college. That's crazy. That is crazy. To go from kindergarten to almost done with college. Ah, I just grew some gray hairs on me. I tell you what, Aniel, it's funny seeing like the younger generation you know, because they start looking younger and younger. Like I remember the day after high school, I was eating at Subway with my dad, and I told him, "Dad, I think I'm becoming more. I think I'm finally an adult." He's like, "What do you mean? Those high schoolers over there? They look like kids to me." The day the high schoolers started looking like kids to me instead of Philip peers, that's when I knew I was an adult. I tell you what, every generation of high school has their weird hairstyles. Mine was definitely not exempt from that. My generation's high school days was like Bieber hair, young Bieber hair, mostly. It seems like this generation's of high schoolers' hairstyle is sort of the same Bieber hair, but a little more fluffy on top. Instead of like overhanging the head, it's sort of like fluffy on top. I don't know. Don't it doesn't really look good on the kids I saw. Kind of seemed like they lost a bet. Oh well, they'll cringe about it like in 5, 7 years when they look at their high school photos. They're like, I can't believe I wore that hairstyle. Always happens. I went to the third grade 7 years ago. Wow. So you're 10th grade right now. I'm assuming either 10th or 11th. So that means you're sophomore or let's see, freshman, sophomore. I forget what the third tier is, and then the last one's senior. High schoolers who look like kids. Weird. Really weird. Or how about the middle schoolers? They look like adults. Those are those are the weird growth spurts kids, where they look like adults, and then you have the high schoolers that look like they're middle schoolers. Oh boy, the transition between high school to middle school is always weird. I remember a friend of mine. He was the short one of us. He was the one that was the smallest, and it wasn't until like after high school, he, he got a growth spurt, and now he's taller than all of us. Like literally, he went from 5'6" to 6'2", like 6-inch growth. How did he manage to do that after high school? I don't know. It's crazy. How many classes do you have in your schools? Well, when I was in school, I think we started classes at 9 a.m. and we ended at 4:10 p.m. And we had about two classes in the morning and three classes in the afternoon, I think. So overall, we had five classes per day, 5 days a week. I think it's different now. I think they start class earlier, but they get out of school earlier. I think they end school at 3 p.m. nowadays, but they go to school at 8 a.m., if I'm not mistaken. But my local high school no longer has school days on Fridays anymore, so it's just Monday through Thursday. So now the kids these days, the high schoolers these days, they always get a 3-day weekend. Man, I always look forward to the 3-day weekend, and now it's every week. I'm pretty sure the argument is because the kids have too much homework and they need time to do the homework. I'm much want to bet there's still kids. There's still kids who crams their homeworks on the Mondays. I mean Sundays. Man, I would have loved to have Monday through Thursday school. That would have been great. All right, not bad. This Meganium is looking pretty solid. This is where we started. This is where we're at. Pretty good. That looks good. That looks good. He turns out so cute, right? You know, it's kind of funny though. I had A's and nearly all of my high school classes when I was attending school. And in my senior year, I actually did not get an A in one class. It was actually an 89%, a B plus. That's just one level lower than the max A. And you know what class that was? It was art. The one class I didn't get an A in, it was art. That's it's just funny. You know, I wasn't, art class was not hard in high school. The problem was is that I wasn't finishing my bell work. Basically, stuff that you don't draw. So, whoops. I almost had that perfect 4.0. Ah well. All right. I think this is a good stopping point. The next time I work on this, I'll be start detailing the Pokemon's photographer and the vehicle. Can't wait, can't wait. I heard some people think that it's always cold in Russia. Probably because they think of Siberia. I mean, there is a lot of land of Russia that's in the northern area. But you'd be surprised what's cold and what's warm. Like, did you know there's a snow mount? There is a snow mountain on Hawaii. That it actually does snow on Hawaii. All right. So, thank you guys so much for coming. This is my stopping point. Just to remind you guys that over on forfansbyfans.com, they are having a clearance sale, if it ever loads. It'll load eventually. There it is. 15% off on expiring styles on MLP licenses. And a lot of my own t-shirt designs, like this one here, are also on sale, 15% off. But here's the thing. This is only until June 30th. And it's not the sale that's going away. It's the actual product, the actual design. If you hover over these things, if you see a red price point, that's what's going away. And 90% of my store, of my designs, are going away. This is the last chance to get these t-shirts. So you can find a link in the stream description. Feel free to check it out and get a t-shirt or a print or a pillow. Every sale benefits me. And also, it goes a little bit to Hasbro, too. These are officially licensed. Feel free to check it out if you want. If not, thank you so much for stopping by to the stream. Catch you guys next time. You have a good night. You have a good morning. Or afternoon. Whatever time zone you're in. Thanks for coming.